This story comes to us from chicago.suntimes.com. Apparently, a call by a 16-year-old boy bragging about the killing of Chicago police officer Areanah Preston helped authorities crack the case and charge 4 teenagers with first-degree murder, prosecutors said. And they killed a Chicago cop, so yeah, they're in big trouble. They're going down. Jalen Frazier asked a friend whether he had seen the news about Preston being gunned down in front of her home earlier and told him it was his work, prosecutors said. So he's like, it's my work, man. The friend later went to the police and in front of detectives called Frazier and put him on speakerphone as the teen talked about the shooting, including details that had not yet been released, authorities said, or prosecutors said. So he kind of knew some of the specifics. They said he also talked about armed robberies he and his friends had committed because a girlfriend needed money for a barbecue. They already had robbed 5 people and had stolen a car when they came across Preston early Saturday in the 8100 block of South Blackstone Avenue. Now, by Tuesday evening, as a vigil was being held for Preston, Frazier's mom accompanied her son as he surrendered to police. Hours later, he and 3 other teens were charged with first-degree murder. A judge denied bail for Frazier, good, and the others, Joseph Brooks, Jaquan Buchanan, and Trevel Breland. I think I got those names right. Judge David Kelly said at a bond hearing, these 4 defendants are alleged to have engaged in a very violent crime spree. This court finds, provided the mountain of evidence that these individuals were involved in the crimes they are charged with. Well, this idiot confessed to it to his friend on speakerphone. After the hearing, Preston's mother, Dion Moon, said she couldn't understand how a 16-year-old boy could take credit for killing someone. Well, wake up. It's 2023. 16-year-olds aren't what they were when I was 16. Moon said, anytime you can shoot somebody and say that was my work, what kind of human would say that about another human being? It's just the society that we live in. She says she felt sorry for all 4 suspects because nobody told them they were loved. Nobody told them you can do anything. And that's probably true. No, in the end, that's probably true. These guys probably grew up in the street from broken homes, maybe possibly even a single parent home. Mother works all the time, or father works all the time. No time for the kids. They're out there doing whatever. And they just grew up in the streets. They grew up with that mentality, that warfare mentality. Moon's daughter was on her way home from work, that's Areanah Preston, when the suspects passed her in a sedan, circled back, and approached her as she stood in front of her house, according to prosecutors. Now, a private surveillance video shows 3 of the suspects getting out of the car, running toward Preston. Muzzle flash can be seen from where the teens are standing and where Preston was. Brooks told detectives he shot Preston, who was still in her uniform, when he saw her reaching for her gun. When the officer fell, the teens are seen running back to the sedan, but one of them returned to Preston and took her gun before rejoining the group. Her magazine for the gun was left behind.